No, I'm saying
Russell Westbrook
after wasting that clock, that's the only option he had. He ain't hitting no shots. Why wouldn't you do anything that you?
There was no clock to waste. He was coming up the court with like 16 seconds left on the shot clock.
That's what I'm talking about.
He
Drain
shouldn't
that motherfucking clock and then
So you shoot the ball, then everybody in the building knows you can't fucking shoot, including yourself.
AJ, you gotta stop doing that,
you
bro.
gotta be
You
in
can't
control
do
of
that.
the sound.
You can't do that, big dog. You can't put the mic up to your mouth.
Are you off the shrooms?
Right now, but
no.
Planting the seeds and I watch them grow. Snakes in the grass, you gotta keep it mowed. Being myself, I never fit the mold. I just show love, I'm sticking to the code. I seen the toughest dude, the huff and puffin'.
Podcast. Good to have you guys here. Episode 3, 2.5, because we never released this. Yeah. DeMarco.
Shots fired.
So
I got gunshots.
You got gunshots. Bang.
Gunshots for no fucking reason, bro.
Turn this joint into a Keith Chicago. It's your boy Nico Demas. Also in here we got A Jizzle, Black, Devil, Snackathon on the guns. So topics, guys.
On the guns and knives.
I got guns. Welcome everybody. So topics of the week. It's been a crazy NBA, bro. It's
NBA
been drama. It's
NBA
drama. It's been like another big drama story after story. Today we're talking about player of the week. I guess we're talking about player of the week from last week, which was Damo. And kind of looking into this week, some of the best players of this week.
Well, yeah. Hold on. So player of the week, everybody should go through their player of the week. Damo been hooping. But he might not be that player.
I thought you were saying who was named player of the week. Oh.
No.
Fuck the NBA player of the week. My player of the week different.
Okay.
Facts. Niggas, we're going to go around and niggas going to pick their player of the week. And you can go team of the week if you would like to. And then we can discuss that shit.
Next big story, of course, got to talk about.
Your shit muted, Black.
I'm just looking stupid in the motherfucker.
You was. I ain't hear nothing you say.
Next topic would be Russell Westbrook. Dangerous.
That nigga. I'm done defending that nigga, bro. I'm not defending that nigga.
We're going to talk about it.
MVP.
My dog.
He number 2 after Ben Simmons. He number 2 after Ben Simmons.
But
Russell for MVP. Nah, I'm off that. Devin gonna kill me.
Rusty.
He not even talking, bro. He not even talking.
He said when that mic cuts on,
he's gonna hurt me, bro.
Top 75.
Not a motherfucker saying that shit too. That nigga's not going to the Hall of. He should not go to the Hall of Fame.
Third topic.
We're never going to make it as a podcast if AJ says dumb shit like that continually.
Third topic. Stats versus gameplay. We've been having a lot of good debates on stats versus gameplay, the eye test or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to talk about it today. Which one is more important to you? We're going to go around and get everybody's opinion. So without further ado, topic number 1, player of the week. So who is your player of the week? And we will start with my boy, A Jizzle. Meister.
Ja Morant.
And
I'm going to Oakland like Ja Morant.
I seen that nigga seal the game for the Brooklyn Nets night before last, nigga. That which was also a good game. I ain't never seen 4 players have over 35 points in one game and they was 2 players on opposite teams. That was a good ass game. It was a great game.
Quick fact check. What is Memphis's record this week?
This week,
you know? I can look it up real quick. I'm not
they're 3-1.
They lost to Golden State, or did they beat Golden State?
They beat everybody except Dallas.
They lost to Dallas. Yeah.
I don't think they played Golden State yet.
They have not. They've played the Knicks first game. They played the Rockets, and they played.
Who played Golden State first game?
They played the Knicks.
The Lakers.
Listen. They played
who just beat them?
Dallas.
No,
it's not important.
Suns beat the Warriors.
The Suns beat the Warriors. I didn't see that game.
Lakers.
Last night, yeah. Devin Booker went crazy.
I seen Denver beat the Warriors too.
No,
the Warriors low key 2-2. I mean, the Warriors beat the Lakers, and the Warriors beat who was that they beat? And then they lost to the Nuggets, and they lost to the Suns.
Stay on topic though.
All right,
but
they played it.
But yeah, no. But yeah, John Morant's been fucking hooping. I would agree. No, I wouldn't agree. That's not my player of the week. But I'm not mad at you for picking John Morant. Like, that nigga been going crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking John Morant. That nigga was hooping.
Yep.
Devil?
Yep.
Desmond Bain been hooping too.
There's only one answer to me, and it's John Morant. I mean, if I had to pick an MVP today, it's Ja. He leading the league he first in points, and he's second in assists in the league.
Yikes.
He averaging 35.
And he getting superstar calls in year 4.
So right now, Ja the only answer. And if I had to pick somebody else, it maybe Devin Booker. But
Devin been hooping.
Devin's been hooping.
My homie, not to get off sidetrack shit, but we in fantasy basketball. Me, Nico, AJ, and my nigga Corey, man. My nigga Corey tried to offer me a trade. I got Giannis Antetokounmpo on my team. Tried to offer me a trade for Giannis, for Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. I almost had to jump at that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Because of Devin Booker has been going crazy this year. But
I think you should pull the trigger. We
ain't gonna talk too much fantasy, but it's because Devin Booker's been going crazy. So
and Ben was looking all right the other day.
Ben ain't been doing shit.
The Wizards you're tweaking. The Wizards are 3-1 right now.
I've been telling people.
I thought you said Ben.
But let's be fair.
I said Ben Simmons.
These records don't mean nothing because the Wizards started off hot last year. I think they was one of the last undefeated teams. So just put that in perspective.
I don't want to say nothing, Devin, but I feel you.
Does the Lakers 0-4 record mean something?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
and if they
it means
win
a lot.
tonight, it's really gonna mean something. But we're gonna get onto that.
The Lakers record means something, but the Wizards record don't mean.
Yeah,
something.
you gotta think about it.
No, but I mean, because we know the Wizards ain't going whatever. But anyway,
all right. So John Morant for Jizzle. Devil said it's only one answer. John Morant. What about Black? Well, who we got? Player of the week. Who's your player of the week?
Ben Simmons, bro.
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
No, it's not Ben Simmons. Look at this nigga Devin.
Devin A. Smith.
But what I have been noticing with Ben doing these games, bro, some of these calls are not. These fouls ain't really fouls for him, bro. I think they don't bullshit with him.
Like the foul for John Morant. I don't think that was a foul either. But that nigga getting superstar calls because he played the week.
But the other day, though, but like Josh set that up. Though. But I'm talking about the other day when he fouled down. But I'm gonna go with Lillard too.
You say Lillard? Okay. Lillard.
Yeah, if I'm going next, I'm not gonna lie. My pick is Dame too. Even though I argue with Nick about not picking Dame, but Dame been hooping. He
caused me to lose my first fantasy week. I was shitty. He scored 41 on back-to-back nights. I was pretty upset.
Dame is averaging 33, 5 and 5 points, rebounds, and assists.
But I think nobody would have picked the Blazers to start off 4-0. Nobody.
Yeah, but with the
this is Dame
looking at the Wizards. Devin?
This is the point spread for Dame. Real quick, it's 20 points first game. 41 points second game, 41 points third game, and 31 points fourth game. He's been
balling.
Who do they play with the 31 pointer?
Denver. Looking at what?
I'm looking at
4-0. 4-0. Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
That's because Anthony Simon's been hooping too.
Yeah, I don't put too much stock into Portland being 4-0.
Anthony Simons.
I think they're gonna win the title. Like they're not gonna win regardless, so it doesn't matter.
They got a decent team though. They got Jeremy Grant too. Jeremy Grant be hooping.
Decent don't win in the NBA. Come on.
I'm just saying. They got a big three.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You're smoking.
Yes, they do. No, they don't. They do.
Put the shrooms down. Stay off the shrooms.
So you saying Jeremy Grant? So you saying Jeremy Grant? So you saying Jeremy Grant? Don't be hooping.
Yes, he hooping, but Jeremy Grant, Damian Lillard, and Anthony Simons is not a big three. Stop it.
In Portland, it is.
If that's a big three. That's the worst big three of all time.
I guess
not a big
on
three.
my fantasy.
No, it's not.
That's not a. Jeremy Grant will never be a part of a big three. AJ, you're killing me.
Y'all tripping.
He had that year or two where he was balling. He was balling.
He was fucking hooping, bro. He was fucking hooping.
He was putting up 20 bombs.
Nigga, he got a max deal from Detroit.
He's not a big three person.
Next, because I'm not doing this today.
All right,
next.
so we got Jizzle. We got Jizzle with John Morant, Devo with John Morant, Black said Dame Lillard.
Yeah, he said Dame Lillard.
And Snack said Dame Lillard, and I'm gonna go with Dame Lillard. Cool again, coming out with averaging 33. That boy been bought 4-0. That's
Hooping.
opposite of the Lakers who we talking about today. So we all know what's been going on with my boy Dangerous, who did it. He did it for Nip.
Dangerous.
He's always doing it. He always doing it for Nip, bro.
He always doing it for Nip. But let me before we start, 1 second. Just listen.
Rolling over in his fucking grave right now.
Did this
1 second. Let me just paint the picture for because I wanted to, because we always talk about dates and MVPs and but Russ was the MVP. But he led triple doubles. Let's talk about some history of Russ. Okay, so Russ, he was born in '88. Okay, so he's actually 34. All right,
This dude about to go through his whole life.
So no, I'm gonna talk a little bit about his history. So he started.
That was a good year.
That was a good year. He started in OKC from 2008 to 2018. Damn. So he started in 08 was when he came into the league. He was traded to the Rockets from 2019 to 2020. Then he played with the Wizards from 20 to 21. And then now he is started with the Lakers the season 21 to 22 until current. And he was MVP. And who knows what year he was MVP?
2017.
Yeah, about to say 2017.
That's pretty
triple
much
dub.
16, 17.
I don't give a fuck when he was MVP. He asked right now.
For sure. I just want to throw some stuff out there right now.
Just a few minutes
Russ,
ago, you were saying no Kurtz.
Yeah, until I seen the dumbass shit he said in that post interview for the 2-for-1 shit when he was up 1. I didn't understand that shit at all.
What did he say in the post interview? I might have missed it. Hold on. What did he say? So Russell, we all know the shot happened. Whatever. That's gonna get blown out of proportion. They were up. What, 1 with 30 seconds on the clock or something like that. And
Russell was 1 with like 28 seconds.
It was 30. I thought it was 18 seconds.
Said he was asked.
It was 30 seconds left.
37 seconds left. He came down, and who was guarding him? Nurkic.
Nobody.
Well,
Nobody.
Nurkic was in the hole. He kind of looked and he pulled up. He pulled up for a mid range and
he put up for a wide open mid range. Was it not a wide open shot?
They asked him why did he take a shot because it was no point in taking a jump shot at that point in the game, and he said he's trying to get a 2-for-1.
It is it not a 2-for-1
idiotic snacks.
If
This is
anything,
not a
bro,
2-for-1.
If anything, I would have held
Is
that
it
ball.
not a
at the end of the game.
2-for-1
Max, let me. Okay,
opportunity?
In the
can I
second
tell you
quarter,
something?
yes. In the third
No,
quarter,
No,
no,
yes.
nigga,
no,
at
it
the end
doesn't
of the
matter about
quarter,
the
there
quarter.
are 2-for-1
No,
opportunities.
Can I ask y'all? Can I tell you something?
Go ahead, Devin. Go ahead.
The
And
Lakers
again,
were up.
before you ask this question, Devin,
this is such a hot topic.
I am not defending Russell Westbrook. I'm just
Yes, you
calling
are.
a spade a
Yes,
spade.
you
Go
are.
ahead.
Yes, you are.
Okay, AJ. A 2-for-1 works
I'm
when
mute my mic.
when you're down. If you're winning, there is no rush to get a jump shot. So you're up by 1, 37 seconds left on the clock. You can run out 24 of them seconds. You know why? Because you don't have to score. There is
That's
no
true.
such thing as a 2-for-1 when you're up. That's why when he shot the shot,
Go ahead,
AD and LeBron, what's the 2-for-1 for? Why are you rushing to get a shot? You're winning. That's why AD and LeBron look like, oh my God, why did he do that? Because that's basketball 101. If a collegiate college player, you shouldn't even make that mistake. That's dumb. You're winning. There's no such thing as a 2-for-1.
That's like that's damn near like the moment when what's his name, like called that timeout in college or whatever.
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber when he did that. That's like that type of blunt. That's like J.R. Smith. What he did, you know what I mean?
I think we can all agree though the hindsight is 2020, correct? If Russell Westbrook hits this shot, no, if Russell Westbrook hits this shot,
why are you taking it?
If Russell Westbrook hits this shot, Devin, this conversation is not happening.
Wait, what was the next shot?
Okay.
Wait,
It doesn't matter. It's not about him hitting the
Russell
shot.
Westbrook hits the shot, they up 3, and Dame gonna come down and hit a 3 and tie the fucking game.
Y'all missing the point. You're missing the point.
No, I'm not missing the point. I hear your point, Devin.
It's not about his. It's basketball IQ.
Basketball IQ. He should not have taken the shot. He should not have taken the shot.
But
also,
I've never heard somebody say 2-for-1 when they up 1.
When they up, fact.
That's dumb.
But what I will say though, I think that shot gets blown out of proportion because I feel like the possession before that shot, LeBron also took a dumbass shot, but nobody's talking about that shot.
That's LeBron.
He LeBron.
No.
Now I do what
I don't want to hear that shit.
No, but okay,
that.
Snacks. I get it. It was LeBron is not absolved of any of this was going on with his team. But what I'm saying is Russ took the shot. When they asked him about the shot, his explanation was a 2-for-1. Anybody with a basketball brain know a 2-for-1 doesn't exist when you're up. That's why it's done.
I'm at this point in my life though where I damn near take what niggas say in the media with a grain of salt. Like them niggas be a lot, especially Russell Westbrook. He don't give a fuck about what he says in the media. Bro, niggas be saying anything.
If anything, he should have drove.
I don't give a fuck about Russell Westbrook.
Held that clock down.
He definitely should have tried to get fouled.
What's your
No. He shouldn't have done anything. No,
I'm saying
Russell Westbrook
after wasting that clock, that's the only option he had. He ain't hitting no shots. Why would you do anything that you?
There was no clock to waste. He was coming up the court with like 16 seconds left on the shot clock.
That's what I'm talking about. He shouldn't that motherfucking clock and then
so you shoot the ball. When everybody in the building know you can't fucking shoot, including yourself.
AJ, you gotta stop doing that,
you
bro.
You gotta be in control of the sound.
You can't do that, big dog. You can't put the mic up to your mouth.
Are you off the shrooms?
Right? No, but
all right, but
no.
What's the next thing you was gonna say, Nico?
What the hell?
Yes, he is.
You stupid.
You did, yeah.
Why did you like that?
Voices in my head.
He shouldn't have taken a shot.
So now Russie has this mysterious hamstring injury.
Mysterious. Oh, I think niggas are so.
No, Snacks. Okay, I'm not capping it. Run through it. Let's run through it.
Devin, can I say one?
It was already an existing hamstring.
1 point.
No, it wasn't.
I just want to say that
it was an existing hamstring issue.
I am at this point. I'm gonna be honest. A truth moment right now. I'm. Let me just say my whole point. I'm scared for us, and because this hamstring, I think it's 100% BS. This is the.
Thank you, Nico.
I just went on ESPN.com and they got Russell listed as out. And see, I don't believe that that's out of the game.
The last time you seen him play basketball, he was taking a dumb shot. The last time you see Russell play basketball, he wasn't hurt.
Out of his fucking mind. Exactly right.
But Nico, this how you know it's BS, right? Nico, this how you know the hamstring is BS. The day before the last pregame season, Darvin Ham and told Russie that he's coming off the bench. Russie comes off the bench in that last preseason game. He plays 5 minutes, and he comes out with a hamstring injury. They asked Russie.
Stop putting air quotes on hamstring.
Okay. They asked Russie about the hamstring injury. Russie says the reason he had the hamstring injury because he's not used to coming off the bench and it threw off his rhythm. These are his words.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So Lord knows how Russie survives through halftime. I can't imagine. Excuse. But anyway, so that's why you got a hamstring because you couldn't warm up. But yet Kawhi Leonard's out for 2 years. He don't play to the second quarter, and they just asked Kawhi. He's like, man, I just act like I was in foul trouble. And then so Russie plays.
But Kawhi started his career off the bench.
Okay.
He's been used to
Russie, that shit. Russie gets hurt in the last game of the preseason. All of a sudden, Russie good to go for the first 3 games of the season. We see it the last time we see Russie play, he taking a dumb old shot. He didn't look hurt or nothing. They reported no injury. Now he got a hamstring injury. And to be fair, Russie has never had a hamstring injury in his whole career. I just want to let you know.
He had it in the preseason.
No, until this year.
Hey, so I was looking. So I was AJ. You can go right after this. I was gonna say I looked at the Lakers' record, and they didn't even win a game in the preseason.
They ain't won a game in the preseason.
No, not at all.
They haven't won it in the preseason. But AJ,
they're defeated.
Ron AD was playing 15 minutes though.
I don't care. You should win a preseason game.
It don't matter, G. Win a preseason game.
You haven't won a game all year.
Russell Westbrook is in the same position John Wall was in last year. They're gonna pay him to not play. That's exactly what's going to happen to that nigga.
It's not the same, bro. It's not the same because I believe this is. Go ahead.
I think he's doing all this on purpose so he can get somewhere else. I fucking hope
this is not the way to do that.
Are we just saying black? This is not the way to do that. Black. Why would he black? What sense does that make? This man has been on 4 teams in 4 years. He's been going to different places.
I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of something to make it go from going crazy to nothing.
He's in the spotlight now, so everybody's noticing. He's been like this. Is what I'm trying to tell y'all. He's been like this.
Hold on.
When you say been like this, Devin, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
He hasn't been this bad other places, but what I'm saying, this decline has been happening for years. People just haven't noticed it because he ain't been on the Lakers. He ain't been on no team where the expectations is like to win a title.
So he wants.
Yes, sir. Yes or no, though, y'all. When you play for the Lakers, do you feel like things are like gassed way higher than like
the lights are brighter?
Okay, I think the Lakers and LeBron, yeah, they're gassed.
I think it's.
I'm gonna say when you playing with LeBron, I'm not going to
LeBron and the Lakers
for the Lakers. No,
it's LeBron.
The Lakers have a history of this.
I would say more so LeBron than it is the Lakers.
No, bro, the Lakers did the same shit.
Bus.
Yeah, the Lakers did the same shit to Dwight Howard the year he came, bro. He averaged I watched his interview with all the smoke. I don't know if y'all caught that shit. Bro, Dwight Howard averaged 22 and 10 one season. And they said the reason that they didn't win that year was because of Dwight Howard. I feel like that shit.
But the stats, that's what I'm saying, it's not just the stats.
We'll talk about later. It's not just the stats, but to say not even to say that they didn't win because of him. They were saying he had a bad year.
Yeah. The chemistry was really off. The chemistry was really off with them though.
He had a bad year for Dwight Howard.
It's the same shit with LeBron and Russell. Not a good fit.
So it can be the same shit too.
Russell averaged 20 last year, but he had a bad year.
Now I'm saying Russell think he that nigga. That's the problem.
Like Dwight, number one option. That's what it is.
See, Dwight was
told.
No,
he does not think he's number one option.
He feel like he should be. It's not that he.
No, I think that
he feel like he should be. Like Dwight Howard.
The problem is simple. The problem is simple.
At this point, I think
the problem is simple.
I got two parts. So one, I want to get y'all comments on when do you believe this downfall started for Russie? Because
when he got traded.
That's a different. But we're gonna talk about it. And then the second part of that also is like, where do you think Russie is gonna end up in? I mean, what are your predictions on where he's gonna end up this year? Let's start with Black. Go ahead.
You said say the question again, bro.
Where do you think Russie's downfall started? Because some people are saying in OKC. I'm kind of thinking that it kind of started with his whole traveling to different teams, but that's my opinion. And then what do you think he's gonna what do you predict is gonna happen with his season?
I feel like he was more confident everywhere else. So I would say the Lakers, but as soon as he started
So you say his downfall started when he joined the Lakers and started playing with LeBron?
His confidence, I don't think it's because of LeBron. I think it's the media. Like they said, when you on the Lakers, you get a different type of spotlight, a different type of that nigga skip.
Everything's gas, bro.
Yeah,
everything is enhanced.
And the team you playing for booing you. And all that shit, like the crowd booing you and shit like that shit probably got to him. He light skinned.
Okay.
Nigga, like,
disrespect, but I hear you. I mean, and then, so what do you predict how things are going to pan out for Russ this season?
What do I predict? I don't even want to say it. I don't think he's going to play next year.
All right, man. Can I go?
All right, Devin is scratching like your face. Your face can't wait.
All, Black. Your face is all.
Devin said, "Can I go, please?
Please." I can't help but wait. Go ahead, Devin.
The media gonna win that battle.
I think we should make Devin last just to build up suspense.
Yeah, yo, I think we're gonna end with you, Devin, because you're gonna have the close on this one.
No, I just want
let me knock it out so I can piss Devin off some more.
Yeah,
so
go ahead, knock it out. Build him up.
When did the fall start? When did the fall start?
When do you think the fall started for Russ, and then what do you predict how his season is going to pan out?
So I think Russie's fall never fucking started. Fuck you talking about?
Nah, gang.
No, Russell's decline. Like he's naturally declining. Russell Westbrook is he's a basketball player whose skill is predicated on him being more athletic than most niggas on the court. He's getting older, so he doesn't have that burst or that speed that he used to have.
So you saying damn it.
He ain't got that lift that he used to have. So I think that's what started the decline. And I think unlike most athletes, when they lose that athletic ability, they're able to add different elements to the game. Like LeBron is not as athletic as he used to
when
be.
When do you think that happened?
Basically said the injury.
I wouldn't say the injury. I mean, like toward the end of OKC years.
You said natural decline, so you mean it's
just a natural decline?
Him
So I would
combined with his mental. It sounds like what you're saying.
No,
I would say the next
like Father Time, basically.
Father Time. I would say the last couple of years, you can see a natural decline of Russell Westbrook. But what I'm saying is the reason why it looks so bad is because Russell's not able to. He wasn't able to add those extra elements to his game like most old people were able to do. Like his jump shot got worse over the time, when most niggas' jump shot gets better over the years. So without that athletic ability, the nigga just not gonna be as good as he used to be. This is what it's gonna be. And where do I see it ending? I see him ending with the Lakers this season. Like I don't foresee anybody trading for Russell Westbrook because it just doesn't make sense. The nigga has a $45 million contract. Like you're not trading that.
If a motherfucker want Victor Wembanyama,
Wembanyama.
Oh God, nigga, I put Westbrook.
I mean, that's a good point. I mean, if you're a tanking team and you're trying to unload a contract and you see Russell Westbrook as an opportunity to unload a contract, possibly, but even then, I still don't think that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think the Pacers should tank, but I don't think they would trade for Russell Westbrook because it makes no fucking sense.
All right, Jizzle Man, what do you think? What's your take on Russie? Where did his downfall start? Where did his decline start? And then how do you think his career is going to pan out this season?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you where his decline started. Honestly, I couldn't even fucking tell you. I don't know. This nigga has been playing the same way the whole motherfucking time. At one point, motherfuckers was champion and the shit. Now motherfuckers down in the shit.
Now niggas hate the shit. Yeah, I agree. But you one of the niggas that hate the shit. Nigga, Russell been playing the exact same way as
and I've been hating the shit. When he won MVP, I didn't understand it. It was because Steven Adams was moving out the way so that they could get team rebounds. It was blasphemous. I didn't understand.
Niggas be hating.
So you say he was bad facts.
Like y'all do too much. Like don't switch sides like that. Bro. Like you completely switch sides.
I feel bad. I feel bad for him. I did. The only reason I switched sides because at first I was offended in it because I felt so bad for him because everybody was Laker fans don't want him on the Lakers, bro. I know a Laker fan who don't want him on the Lakers, bro.
AJ, you just said earlier, bro. You said earlier, bro, that Russell Westbrook will not make it to the Hall of Fame anymore. That is the dumbest shit
I said he should. I said by the way. Okay, what I meant. Let me retract my statement then. What I meant was the way that nigga playing right now, he don't deserve to go. I'd rather put D Rose in his spot. If D Rose got injured, bro.
D Rose is going, bro.
Maybe.
D Rose ain't going to the fucking Hall of Fame.
Damn, y'all put Rose.
So AJ,
I don't know. It's gonna be tough. He might not.
I could have promised like 2 weeks ago I
would love him to make it.
We were gassing.
I was defending the nigga because I felt bad for him. It wasn't because this nigga was hooping.
Got you.
Yes, he averaged triple double for the three.
AJ used to be GD and now he BD.
You switched up.
He's stupid
because he moved.
All right, so how do you think his voices in my head? So what do you think his career? How do you think his career is gonna pan out for this season?
It's sad because I feel like he gonna go to a team.
Get your gunshots ready for Devin.
He gonna go to a team that is like. I feel like what's gonna happen is he either gonna
do a DJ drop.
He gonna get traded before the deadline to offload some shit, and they gonna try to make a push for the playoffs, and he end up going to a team that's just not in contention for making the playoffs. Like they not even gonna be in the play-in.
The Lakers about to keep him and get Wembanyama.
This is my prediction.
They can't get him. It's impossible.
So you saying that he's going to pretty much be traded to a lower level team?
I believe so. But I will say this. It's not Russ's fault. It's not only Russ's fault that the Lakers are ass, bro. AD has been playing ass as well, bro.
Facts.
For sure.
No, I would say ass.
Okay, ass is over.
He ain't been playing like AD.
That first game, that nigga was hooping, and he damn near
That's one game.
Victory.
That's the first game.
What it is, and I think you capped into it. It's not that he's playing ass. What it is, they're asking the nigga to be a stretch forward, which he is not. That's
That's what he want to play though. That's
well,
what
no,
he
no.
wants.
So
They're not
play the
asking him to do that.
He want to
They're
play the
not
4,
asking
but he
him
don't
to do that. That's his desire. That's his desire
wants
to be
to
a
play the
stretch forward.
4.
And he can't.
No, he wants to play the 4 because he doesn't like playing against 5s and banging in the hole all goddamn day. That's why he wants to play the 4, not because he wants to shoot 3s all game. That's not his game.
No, but like fucking, he at one point his mid range was a lot
point
better
guard
too.
at perspectives right now, and nigga, this ain't high school. That's what it is.
Devin, what you got?
I'm gonna say
ahead,
this.
Devin.
Let me say this, and then let Devin go and get those gunshots ready. So this is for my boy Devin. So I just want to say, Russ, this is a sad case. I think this is one of the steepest declines in from an MVP 100%. This is the steepest decline I've ever seen for any player ever.
Derrick
Hey, wait,
Rose.
hold up, wait.
I mean, that's
good. Hey, when was the last time he was top 10, one of the top 10 players?
Was he ever?
It's MVP season.
Yeah, he ain't been top 10 since MVP. Maybe the year after MVP season.
But then he got triple doubles 3 years in a row, right?
Yeah, I'm saying maybe a year or 2 after MVP
was
season.
when they lost 3-1 to the Warriors. That's
2019 might have been the last year of Russell Westbrook dominating to a certain degree.
So what I want to see Russie this year, what I hope what happens is honestly he really gets his stuff together and he goes crazy for the rest of the deal. It's looking ugly. It's looking like what's scary. Hold on. And what scares me with him is the fact that I used to play a little basketball, and you just understand when somebody got it and when somebody don't got it. And he's to me looking to me like somebody that is not gonna have it, and it's unfortunate because he used to be such an explosive player. But gunshots, please.
Nah, I ain't gonna be that serious. This dude is not.
Nah, he calm. Get your ass out of here.
Devin.
Everybody done went. We just made him wait. We done made him wait.
Because I'm very interested to hear Devin's take on this because
people,
facts. Devin, where do you believe Russell Westbrook's downfall started? And the 2-part question to that is, how do you think his season is? What's the storyline that happens to Russie for the remainder of the season?
His downfall, I don't think he really had a downfall for me because like Snack said, he been the same player since day one. Y'all
AJ said that. I know.
Y'all finally notice it. But I'm gonna start because people been saying this since KD left him. So I'm gonna give you a quote. This is what KD said about
the playoffs
why
of
he left
2016
OKC. From KD, he talking to Yahoo Sports. He said, "In OKC, I play with a lot of athletes. I didn't play with a lot of skill guys, not like shooters and ball handlers. So after a while, my game started to grow, and I was like, I need to change. This is before the 2015-2016 seasons started. And then he was like, I was tired of being the only guy who could make threes, jump shots, and consistently make them. This is what
Kevin Durant said that.
Kevin Durant said this. You can look
Kevin
it up.
Durant was shitty. He lost 3-1.
After he left Russie. So the year after KD left Russie, that's the year Russie averaged a triple-double. My problem with Russie has always been when people keep bringing up his triple-doubles. Yes, he has a triple-double, but let's look deeper into it. The man would have a triple-double, but he would shoot 9 for 28.
Facts.
Shooting terrible. The year Russie had a triple-double, it was a career-high average in turnovers a game. Russie averaged 5.4 turnovers per game. The year he was averaging a triple-double. The next year,
like a Chinese karate movie right now.
4.5, 4.8. The man is a turnover machine because he does not make good basketball decisions.
So wait, what about his steals?
Even though Devin, you bring up turnovers and you bring up the fact that he shot bad from the field goal, he averaged 42% that year. That's not terrible, Devin.
That's actually pretty decent for a nigga that shoot that many shots.
So to say that he shot 9 for 28 every game, that's just cap.
Most of the games he was getting triple doubles, he was shooting terrible, and 42% isn't like great. 42% from
horrible.
the field, it's not
horrible,
good.
Bro.
That's
I
like
would say this
from a high volume player, Devin, that shoots majority of the shots on your
stacks. That shows that you're not efficient. You're not efficient, and
that's never been his game though. That's never been. But that's never been Russell Westbrook's game is to be the most efficient nigga on the court. Russell Westbrook's game was to dominate the niggas on the court. That's what he did
So
at a
if-
high
if-
fucking
if
rate.
Mute AJ,
if
Stacks.
your
Mute
best
AJ now.
player-
Mute
if
AJ
your
now.
best- huh? If your best
Mute
player,
AJ now.
if your best player, the person with the ball in his hands the most, is your point guard, can't shoot. Name me a decent point guard in the NBA today that can't shoot.
Russell Westbrook.
Okay,
fuck?
that's why nobody wants him.
Russell
said
Westbrook
decent.
he's
The
a
point
he's a
guard.
player of his own like stature. Like stop. I never liked when niggas compared Russell Westbrook to other players because there's nobody like Russell Westbrook. There's never
Nah.
been a nigga like Russell Westbrook. So for niggas to throw that much shade on this nigga, bro, is crazy because
Stacks,
he was
okay,
dominating
Stacks.
the
What's the-
league.
Okay, what's the point of when you step on the basketball court as a team? It's the win, right?
He was
y'all-
winning.
Winning
No,
what?
so wait. This is what I was saying about the turnover.
My nigga went to the finals with Kevin Durant.
Kevin
and
Durant
almost,
went to
almost
with
went.
Kevin Durant.
No,
So,
it was.
who
But I
goes
would
to the
say,
finals
like,
by themselves, Devin? Come on, don't. Please don't pull that one.
So
He
wait,
went to the
wait.
finals, so now that just erases.
He went to the finals. He went to the finals, and he was a pivotal player
That's
on
what I
that
was
fucking
saying.
team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A pivotal fucking
without
player.
Russell, they would have won.
They not going to win. No, fuck no. Fuck no. They're not
I
going
know,
to
I know that. I'm just saying.
I just want to keep going back. That's
Fuck
why
no.
I want to keep going back to 2014.
Yeah, we're
He
going
went to
back to
the
his
NBA.
prime years.
That's all you can go to. You going back
No,
almost
no,
a decade
no.
ago.
You
to
had started.
find when he
You
was
started
good.
about saying he been the
No.
same person. So
He
We
has
just
been
talked
the
about
same
his-
person. Y'all like
So what I'm
stats so
saying-
much every
Yeah.
year. His stats.
I don't
he
like
was
stats
damn
that
it.
much. I don't
No.
like stats
What
that
I'm
much.
saying
Devin.
is,
But there's
what
an
I'm
argument
saying
is
what I'm
fighting
saying is
against
Russell
himself.
Westbrook was damn near averaging triple double with KD was there with him. But y'all don't wonder why KD left that nigga. He said why he left him. Everybody that was with him. Paul George signed an extension in OKC.
And so, like,
no. Let's
I don't
get
give
the
a.
facts.
But
You don't care. You
putting a lot of.
You don't
No,
care
bro,
about
but you're putting a
everybody
lot
leaving.
of. You're putting a lot of emphasis on the fact that Kevin Durant said this is why he left. I don't give a fuck why Kevin Durant left. Nigga, like,
you don't care about Kevin Durant. Do you care about
No.
Paul George left? You don't care about Bradley Beal didn't want to
No,
be?
I don't
Nobody
care.
wants him. You don't care
No,
about
that's
I don't care,
bullshit.
bro.
Bradley
And
Beal
that's
did
not
want to play
true.
with him. Bill did like him.
And Kevin Durant called this nigga top 5 teammate he's ever played with. So Kevin Durant is either.
Kevin Durant
Captain.
forgot him when he did the interview. He's
And then what he said at the end?
somebody.
What he say at the end though? What he
Yes,
said?
he
at
had
the
to
end?
make up for it. But when
Oh
they
yeah,
asked
I'm
him,
fucking.
He
He said, "Oh yeah,
said,
I'm fucking tweaking Russell Westbrook for sure is in my top 5."
You don't think he can remember the dude he played with the most in his whole career? He literally forgot that dude when he was at
No,
top
bro.
5.
You
That's
can
so
read it in
up
that
in the
nigga
air.
face that Kevin Durant smokes weed, bro. He forgets shit. You don't forget shit, Devin?
Yeah. I smoke weed every day. I'm not fit.
Your
That's like
memory
me
not
saying,
your memory
I'm
not a little
gonna forget
hazy every
somebody
once
I've
in a
been
while.
with for 10 years.
Definitely
I'm not
is.
forgetting.
I feel like your argument fights against itself because you say he played the same way, and then you go back to when he was good.
I
been the
never
same
said
guy.
he. I'm saying he played the same way when KD was with him. Y'all just was so enamored by a goddamn triple double. Y'all enamored by the double
No,
digits.
I fucked
Yes,
with
y'all
Russell
are.
before the
That's-
triple double.
okay.
This is my last thing, and I'm done. I'm never arguing with you, Russell.
Yeah, you can go.
Russell
You can go
Westbrook
back.
ever again.
I can find old posts back when I was really into that OKC, and I talked about OKC and Russell Westbrook. But this is before,
Russell, nigga.
yeah.
I was a Miami Heat, Miami Heat big ass fan. My nigga
Yeah.
for life. When we played the Thunder, Kevin Durant scared me. Don't get me wrong, but I was really fucking worried about the Russell Westbrook nigga. That's what I was fucking worried about.
But that's because he
I'm not
ran
gonna
the
say
team
that.
back then.
I'm
I
not
don't feel
gonna
like
say that.
KD was man enough to be like, this my
Yeah,
shit.
KD was still.
He
KD
was
still had
not.
a little hoe in him.
Russell Westbrook was just yelling at him like he was a bitch all the
Yeah,
time.
KD still had a little hoe in him back in the
Now
day.
you-
Russell
you
was the
going into
lead.
Semantics of yelling at him like
Russell
whatever.
was
That's
the
not a-
leader of that
I'm just
team,
still-
bro.
I'm saying he wasn't the leader
Now,
of the team.
now
bro. He
Russell's the
left
leader of
because he
that
wasn't the
team.
leader.
Oh, did Russell
I don't,
win the MVP
and I'm
when KD
done.
was
I'm
on the
done,
team?
Devin. This
You're
is my last
just
question,
talking.
Devin.
You're
This is my
saying
last question.
anything.
This is my last question. Was Russell Westbrook at the prime of his career? Was he not a great player? Yes or no?
He's a great athlete. He's a great player, yes, but that's not my point.
That's
not my
all.
point.
I'm done.
That's
I'm done
not my
after that. I'm
point.
done.
When niggas are saying why people don't want Westbrook could be a great individual player, bro. Like I'm not denying that he's a Hall of Fame player.
Okay.
I can't take that away from him. But
All right. That's all I care about.
The basketball he plays is not conducive to winning.
You can say that about a lot of people.
Okay, but we're talking about Russell.
You can literally say that about a lot of
No,
players.
stop.
bro.
I'm not
So
talking
that
about other
doesn't
players.
matter.
I'm talking about Russell Westbrook. So stop deflecting.
I'm
saying,
not deflecting. My question, you answer my question.
Russell Westbrook's style of play. He's your point guard of your team. He makes the worst decision making. He cannot shoot.
That's not true. You can't say he makes the worst decisions, bro.
Yes, he does.
You can't say that.
He made.
I don't care.
He
See, that's all you're
I will-
slurping up the triple double. You don't care
I
about
will-
nothing else
I'm
but
not
a triple double.
I will give
really
him
good
this
plays
much.
before.
No, but he does make hella bonehead plays though. He
Especially
makes a
now,
lot of
yes,
them.
now more than ever. But
Like
at the prime
a
of his
clumsy
career,
player, a very
At the
clumsy
prime of
player.
his career,
Before.
at the prime of his career, Devin, teams were petrified.
He
of
wasn't
Russell
that. Yeah,
Westbrook.
Okay.
prime of his career, he was dangerous. He was going crazy.
Yes.
Dangerous.
He
His style
he
of play
was
does not
the
help
second
teams win. His style of play
undeniably
does not help teams win.
he was undeniably on OKC the second
Hard to say,
best
Devin.
player.
He's been on a lot of
if
winning
not,
teams, bro.
if not
Winning
sometimes the
When has
best
he
player.
won? When has
on
he
the
been out
team.
the first
That's
round?
So
He
when,
was
so
team
when,
leader,
when you
too.
say
When
when you say
like
winning,
these,
you have to
nigga,
you have to
he
define
went to the
winning,
finals.
Devin. Is winning a positive record for the season? Is that winning, or is winning just a championship?
Oh, he's going deep in the
So,
playoffs.
so is him,
past the
is
first
him
round.
is him taking a team like that wasn't in the playoffs to the playoffs? Does that matter?
Okay, hey, Snacks. Was Nico on Snacks? Was T-Mac, Tracy McGrady on a lot of winning teams?
No.
I don't know. 50-50 shit, damn near.
Play with
he was on-
Yamin.
but see, this is my favorite player all time. He was on a lot of good teams in the regular season. T-Mac could never make it out the first round. So I cannot
I
sit
damn
there
near,
and
I
say
damn near can't
he's
say he was
been
on a lot of winning teams though. In Orlando, they weren't winning like that. He went to
Houston.
Houston, they started winning,
What
but
was the
that didn't last that long. That was 3-4 years. After that, what happened?
What winning has Westbrook
He
did
went to the
since
Spurs.
KD
That's what I'm
left?
saying. For
Started
10, 12 years, nigga, Russell Westbrook was on a winning team every season.
He made it to the playoffs. I mean,
Every
that's-
year.
You're talking about more wins than losses, right?
More. That's what we're talking about, right, Black? More wins than losses.
That's what I'm thinking.
If you make it to the playoffs, that's a winning. That's a winning.
More
But
wins than
like,
losses.
see, the biggest thing I ain't arguing.
You
shit.
talking championships and championships?
I ain't talking about championships. No, this
You're
man.
talking,
this-
but
this-
you're talking
this-
about.
this
You're
is
also
what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
team.
This
You're
is
talking
what
about
I'm
team
saying.
success
This-
also, though.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Westbrook getting a triple double does not equate to no type of winning.
Stop bringing up triple doubles. I don't give a fuck about triple doubles.
Okay,
what I care about.
5 turnovers. You don't care about that.
What, bro?
So
no,
okay, we don't, we don't care about turnovers.
when you're
we don't
using
care
the way-
about. No, let me get this straight. We don't get it straight. I can't bring up triple doubles, but y'all don't care about turnovers. You
Has
don't care
LeBron
about,
ever averaged 4+ turnovers in a season?
Don't compare LeBron to.
Has
sticking
LeBron?
with
Why
Russ.
not? Why
Stop
not?
bringing
Why
up
not?
other players. Stop
Why
bringing up
not?
other players.
Why not? Has LeBron
You know,
not averaged 4
LeBron's
turnovers in a
efficient.
season?
LeBron averages 50% field goal from the field.
Oh, now we talking stats now.
LeBron is. No, you told me you don't care about the turnovers. You say you don't care about the efficiency.
No.
So what do you care about? What do you care about?
So the turnovers matter, but
Hey, we're about to transition
wait,
right
wait,
to the next topic.
okay,
I care
okay,
about
we
the
got
eye
to.
test, nigga. I don't give a fuck
yeah.
about these stats.
nah, but wait,
Don't give a
with
fuck
the
about it.
turnovers, what was his steals and what was his fucking assists? That's all I'm saying.
As
If you got
average
5
steals.
steals, that's bad. But if
What
you
was
got
his-
fucking 12
what do you
to
do?
15
Nick the
assists
What do you do, though?
and a couple steals.
What do you facts?
You
What do you do, though?
Like,
You know what I mean?
you
What do you
look at basketball
We got
in
it.
such an elementary
What do
way.
you do,
It's
though?
sickening. It's sickening. Just stop.
Guys.
Stick to RP, bro.
Transition.
Stick to RP.
If you force the
Devin.
turnovers and you get
Devin.
plays on the other end, bro, it don't, that fucking
Alright,
matters,
bro.
bro.
Black
Can you
barely
make
plays
a
RP.
Can you make a
But
left?
listen,
Are you right-handed black? Are you right-handed black?
Devin. Last
right-handed
question, bro.
black?
Just to
Go,
end it
go
on the
ahead,
second.
Nico.
On the
This
second
nigga too
half.
hyper.
This is a basketball fanatic. So listen.
Man.
Sick of these people.
So Devin, the second half of this question is, where do you think we can argue Russell Westbrook for another 30 minutes?
This shit all
Nah,
fucking
we
day.
can't.
But the second
Yeah,
half,
this is what Devin-
the second half,
Where do I
half.
think he gonna go?
Yeah. How
Alright,
does the season
listen.
gonna pan out?
Westbrook.
Hot
Listen,
water.
it ain't. Listen, bro. Westbrook.
The hell hot water.
Westbrook has been. The Lakers have been open about trading Westbrook since
He
last
threw a
year.
pot of water to the
But
camera.
I got a few trades for Russie. I got a few
Hell
trades
nah.
for Russie, and one
What
you
you
might
got,
find
Devin?
real interesting. Obviously, the obvious trade is the Buddy Hield, Miles Turner for Russell Westbrook, 2027, 2029 first round picks. But Lakers ain't pulled the trigger. I don't know why. Another trade that's on the table is with the Charlotte Hornets, Terry Rozier, and I forgot the other player, but the 2 first round picks. Michael Jordan might not want to let go of Terry Rozier. You know, people even talked about the Miami Heat with Russell and Kyle
Trade
Lowry
Anthony Davis.
and Duncan for the picks. That's been on the table. But this is why I want y'all to
That's a good
understand.
ass trade.
No one wants Russie. They want his contract. Whoever trades for Russ,
stop saying
it's not
that.
capping. That's how the
true.
NBA works, bro. It's not true. If you don't think that's true, you don't know how cap space works.
Devin,
you need to hush.
Devin, explain yourself.
You said nobody wants Russell Westbrook. That's not true. That's an opinion.
They want his contract. That is true.
Devin,
that's an opinionated statement. It's an opinionated statement, bro. To sit here and say no GM wants Russell Westbrook on their team.
Why the Lakers been trying to trade him?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and nobody.
That's cap, bro.
Who asks every GM? That's the only thing I was saying.
Yeah.
Like,
The Lakers have been trying to trade him. He's been on the market.
ESPN can't even. Oh, Devin, explain what you mean by they want his contract and not the player. Just explain. What do you mean?
The Utah Jazz, even though they're winning right now, people will say Danny Ainge is trying to tank for the young boys that's coming up. If the Utah Jazz, I think one of the scenarios could have been Jordan Clarkson and I think Lennox or somebody else. And if the Jazz really want the Lakers 2 first-round picks, 27, 29. Most people will expect the Lakers will not be that good that year. LeBron will have been retired by then. So then first-round picks will be very valuable for the Lakers. For
LeBron's ass too, by the way.
So for any other team. And also, we trade. So
we do
the trade to make the money work. Get Russie. We don't want Russie because we're also trying to tank. Russie is trash as I think he is currently. He is still good enough to lead a trash team to at least a decent record. But they're not going to go anywhere. So they will send Russie home. They will buy him out, kind of like the John Wall situation, but send his ass home. And now you will have money open on your books. So you have an extra $45, $47 million on your books. So that's another reason people think the Lakers might keep Russie is because if they ride the year out, keep him, get him off the books. Now the Lakers have $47 million to sign another star.
Mm-hmm. That's why the Lakers, in my opinion, the Lakers would be dumb as fuck to trade Russell Westbrook.
When I say teams don't want Russie, if you're trading for Russie, you want the Lakers picks. Russie has to be in the package the Lakers are trying to get rid of him. You really want the contract. So if the Heat were to do it for Kyle Lowry and I think Duncan for Russie, the Heat will only do it to free up cap space, get the picks, and maybe sign somebody else because the Heat, as good as they are,
and to upgrade that point guard
contender. They need a better upgrade, get younger. So like I said,
and to upgrade that point guard
and to replace him with Kyle.
They want his contract
because Russell Westbrook is better than Kyle Lowry. Go ahead.
All right, so
they want his
to end this off because we can talk about this for a long time. We really hope. We wish Russie the best, whatever happens to him, but I really do hope he goes crazy this year. But we shall see how the Lakers season goes.
He's
AD. I'm kind of side eyeing AD too, but
and LeBron. I'm side eyeing LeBron too.
Not LeBron too.
I'm side eyeing
LeBron.
I'm side eyeing LeBron, bro. Because I think Russell Westbrook is the scapegoat, and I think LeBron James is not playing that good either, and niggas not gonna talk about it.
Easy target.
Wait.
Easy target.
Your mic hella low.
You said 20 year LeBron not playing that good, bro.
Well, no, okay. Let me preface that.
Yeah,
I don't think 20-year-old LeBron. I don't think 20-year-old LeBron should be asked 20, to do.
Bro. He's not number one. He should be
AD. I agree. I agree with all that. Like, I don't think LeBron James at this point of his career should be counted on to be like that nigga anymore. And I think that's what they're asking him to do, and I don't think he can do that anymore, which is cool.
Facts.
Which is why they need younger talent. But I still feel like Russell Westbrook is a scapegoat for all the problems in LA, and I don't think that's fair.
He's just so wait. I think But this
you know why?
He's just the worst one of the four that they talking about.
Magic Johnson talked about. Do you know why people get on Russie so bad more than other players? Because he has no accountability. He has none.
That too. But
that's what it comes down to. When you say you got a hamstring injury because you had to come off the bench, bro, you're a professional. Quit whining. When you say 2 for 1, when you say it's always the media, when you blame the last coach for the Lakers for why you did bad. When Darvin Ham keeps bringing you come off the bench, you looking crazy. You're doing dumb stuff. You're getting ticky-tack texts in the preseason. And then when they ask you about it, when Patrick Beverley is called in the huddle, he said, "Oh, bro, I always do this. I always talking to a coach." When in the video, you can clearly see he's not talking to a coach. He has no accountability. That's
wait. But they
people
on his
like
ass,
you,
right?
Snacks, want a cap for him.
Look at him. And I'm going to kill you. Hey, baby, but I'm saying, are they asking other players other 3-4 players that's garbage? Are they talking to them and about them like they do in Westbrook?
I've never seen Devin this
them
high.
other players. The thing is, Black. Them other players ain't getting paid $47 million.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't care what Patrick Beverly got to think. I'm
Yeah.
paying you $47 million. You getting paid $47 million, and
I'm gonna kill you, Snacks.
And you come out the bench and you still capping.
I want capping for it.
Snacks. That's the thing, Snacks.
Hey, Snacks, you fucking dead.
I want to kill my grandma.
This man been on 4 teams in 4 years. 4 teams in 4 years, and y'all acting.
Hey, y'all saw that TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's been on.
Right.
Has it been 4 teams in 4 years? It has.
It's been a while.
And they about to be 5.
All right,
so
we got to move on. So next topic.
He did two in. Did he do 2 with the Wizards?
Next,
Nah, he's been on the Rockets, Wizards,
Topic.
Thunder, Lakers last 4 years.
statistics.
I thought he did 2
Stats.
with the Wizards.
Stats. So just talking about, I'm gonna just read off some of LeBron's stats since we talking about stats. The topic is, are stats just as more equal to the eye test gameplay? We're gonna start it off with
He is
Snacks.
top 5 defender.
But let me run off some of LeBron's stats real quick. So let me run it off. His points for this is game 1, game 2, game 3. 31, 8 and 5, 26 and 2, 38 and 8.
Yeah.
And 131. I thought he had double one game.
LeBron stats are fine. LeBron stats are fine. I don't want to sit here and say stats are like completely irrelevant, because numbers tell a story. I don't say they don't lie. They tell a story. They don't tell the whole story. Even regarding LeBron stats, like especially that first game I watched against the Warriors, LeBron was damn near non-existent in that first half. The Warriors, essentially, the game was over damn near at half, and LeBron started putting up stats in the third quarter, towards like the beginning of the fourth quarter. Like, them stats are cool, but they're not impactful as stats. Like,
third quarter is like you should give up in the third. That's when you give up.
I'm not saying give up. I'm saying that game was over in the third quarter, and that's when LeBron started.
That's what I'm saying. Give up in the third, because that's what you're saying.
I'm not saying give up. I'm just saying
it was out of reach.
Just out of reach. Like,
they lost by 14?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's the point. Stats can be deceiving.
Very deceiving. Them stats, like them points, were very like towards the end of the game type
That's
stats.
why I think you should both. But one is more important than the other.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah,
Devin.
I would say stats. This is my statement. Stats. It's stats versus the eye test, right? I would say the eye test is way more important than stats.
Got it. Devo.
He is top 5 defender.
I think eye test is important. I think stats tell the story of the eye test. That's all it is. So like stats can be very misleading. They're important. So I would say, like, if you watch the game and then the stats, like, okay, you can look at them. You need both, because I could look at stats like the Westbrook. You was like 19 and 10 for Russie, but you didn't watch the game, which is not coming at you about it, Nico. But you didn't watch that game. So when you looked at them stats, you saw 19 and 10. You see good game, but what you didn't see is when Russie got like 9 of those points, the Lakers were down by 30. Like, the game was over. The Warriors
Garbage time.
The Warriors had their third
Garbage
string
time.
in. For another example, if you look at stats only, stats will tell you that Devin Booker averages more points in his career than Dwayne Wade. So if nobody ever watched him play, you would look at Devin Booker
Shots
like
fired.
better. No, but that's not true. Dwayne Wade is clearly way better than Devin Booker currently. But stats don't
And
tell that.
niggas' career is not over. It's hard to compare a nigga's like career stats,
So stats
versus a nigga
and
who's
like
been playing
another
for
thing
10 years.
LeBron is still getting 30 points, which I'm about to be very wrong on saying he's top 5. I'm already regretting it, so I'll admit that now.
Thank you very much, Devin.
LeBron is still might get 30, but his stats are not as impactful as they was before. LeBron 30.
I took Ja top 5.
Ain't like Luka or Ja 30.
Ja top 5.
Like Ja 30 and LeBron 30 is very different.
Hey, to piggyback off what you said about LeBron not being top 5, and my argument about this situation is being bad across the board.
I'm saying
I think
he's
LeBron
number 5 in defense, though.
No, I think LeBron talent wise is still top 5, but I don't think he's in a situation where he can actually use that top 5 talent because he's not surrounded around the right team, like the right team. the team is just not a good team around him.
And he can't go every night like a Ja or like a Luka or like
No.
LeBron,
He gotta take.
LeBron give me like 31. The next game he might not do as well.
Bro, when I saw LeBron,
but might not doing as well as 20 points though. Like,
no, but if you watch him, he doesn't have the same impact as he did.
Well, no, I know. Like, bro,
LeBron don't be caring, bro. Did y'all see LeBron take that half court shot and walk away?
Yeah. Hey, what bro say? What RDC say? He fucking what he say? He 46.
I'm 36. Yeah,
he tied.
My nigga LeBron took a half court shot with 14 seconds left on the clock.
LeBron got a lot of miles on his
because he got
a lot of miles, bro.
He also like fuck this team, but he's still Bron, so he got to play nice.
He got a hoop. He
still got to play nice with the team.
And the last thing I want to say about stats, it could be misleading also because if you're comparing stats of one player to another, people got different systems. Somebody might be the second option on their team.
Not different systems matter.
No, what I'm saying is like if I'm the third option, you the second option, your stats better. That don't mean you better. You just stats don't always tell
you. Mean like removing the number one player and making the number three player? Shit changes.
Stats matter to me when I'm watching the game. The stats that's not written, like forced turnovers, ain't gonna be written down. Like fucking make it like fucking stop people from getting a steal. No, not a steal. Like forced turnovers, like you fucking up a play and throwing that bitch out of bounds. It ain't a steal, or you fucking up a play. Some
stats. So I'm gonna talk football real quick. Some stats are just blown out of proportion. Joe Burrow, quarterback of the Cincinnati Bengals, he made a statement last week about sacks being blown out of proportion. Sacks is this big ass stat in football. You get 20 sacks in a season, you're the fucking man, right? Joe Burrow, the quarterback's like, it's a little fabricated because say if I'm a quarterback and I take a sack on 3rd and fucking 15, yeah, I'm gonna take that sack because either I'm gonna, take this sack or try to extend for the first down. Like that sack doesn't fucking matter.
That's how I feel about assists in the NBA.
And that's how I feel about turnovers sometimes. It depends on the turnover.
Assists matter, but in football,
every turnover is not the same, bro. Just like every assist not the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. Russell has terrible turnovers.
Not always, but I feel you.
But in football,
he's actually that's one of the stats that he actually increased on or got better at.
This
last game. He went from 4-1-0 as far as turnovers from game one.
He's not playing as many minutes either.
So my nigga had 0 turnovers.
But in football,
thank God.
It's one person really got the ball most of the time, right? So that's why they try to. It's 11 people on the fucking field, so they got to make some stats matter for the other players instead of just the quarterback, the receiver, and the fucking running back.
Facts.
So defenders got to.
That's where sacks came from.
Yeah, that's where sacks and hits come from. It's like baseball.
AJ, cool cat.
Who gives a fuck?
What do you think, stats or eye test? I mean, what's more important? Is one more important?
I honestly don't think they.
Can we get his mic up?
He gonna be good. Go ahead, just listen to him.
I don't know, bro. I honestly, after hearing everybody's point, bro, and sitting and think, I had a point at the beginning before everybody started talking. I felt like they both coincide.
Yeah. I think AJ did you turn your knob down on your mic when you grabbed it all aggressively for no reason? Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, they both.
No.
You need them both equally.
I think they coincide equally, bro. Like I don't think one is better. I don't know. I can't say.
Somebody like, for example, right? If somebody signed Russell, like
I didn't even get to make my point, but
it's like, damn, this sucked because the stats show that none of these dudes can shoot. Like I know that, like at least, like I know none of them can shoot because they all below 33%.
Testing.
I agree, bro.
Testing.
It's just that, like. Don't like when people look at stats and never watch nothing. So then it's like,
and I'm not pointing you out, Nico.
No, I'm just saying. Testing. Watch every game. It's impossible to watch every game.
Fuck Nico.
Testing.
We're gonna wrap it up after that, man. We're gonna wrap it up after that.
My last take with this, because I would say, because it's been a conversation I've had with a couple people. And I would have to put them equal too. But how I see it with stats though, even if, with they go hand in hand. I can watch a full game and understand the flow of the game and how players played and all that good stuff. But I can also see that via stat sheet. And in my opinion, stat sheets are really, if you say, oh, they're a little bit off or whatever. What we talking about? 90% of the time, that they're right 90%. When how often are they inflated or whatever the case might be? I don't think that they're inflated that much. So, but I can also, but also, I mean, you can, I mean, in a case like Russell Westbrook, you can look at the stat sheet and show how great he was, and towards the end of his career, I mean, towards the, I don't know if this is the end of his career, but right now, it's looking. But the stat sheet looks like it's towards the end too. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't want to. But I hope the nigga do something to not be out like right now.
No,
stats and eye tests are equally important. Because bad for him right now. Because if you like, look at Russell, if I watch Russell, hold on, let me make this last point. Let me make this last point of mine. Russell Westbrook, if you just look at him now, bro, and like I said, you got people who, I said it earlier, you got people who got it and you got people who don't got it. When he was with OKC at the top tier of his career, he had it. But right now, my boy is all over the place, whether that's because of his physical decrease, whether that's because the system of the Lakers has something to do, whether it's mental. I think it's a little bit combination of all that.
I think it's a combination.
Go ahead, Devin. Yeah. What are you about to say?
That nigga sucks. Russell Westbrook has always been an athlete, but like it's like the D Rose, Allen Iverson, to an even worse degree because he can't shoot. So when you athletic and you can dunk on people, you can run past and you fasten everybody, and you can't shoot, all that shit is getting masked. It's getting masked. But now when he's getting older and he doesn't have that first quick step like he used to. Now you can't blow past people. And now your turnovers are getting worse. And you're not as athletic, and you can't shoot. So now you.
My nigga, quick first step on bronze for sure.
So you're not the same athlete that you was, and if your game can't adapt,
used to be Hall of Fame.
It gets harder for you. That's why players, when they get older, they get a better jump shot. LeBron had to get a better jump shot.
Facts, niggas. Your game has to change.
So it helps. Jason Kidd couldn't shoot his whole career.
He got a burner at the end.
Now,
but damn, it's like, man, you look at players like you be like, just slow it down, Russ, and like really get your game together. I'd rather play a solid game, whether that's 10-5-5 or 15-5-5 over what he's producing right now.
No, sure. Too. Russell Westbrook has the type of game where he has to have the ball in his hand to be successful. So,
that's what they say. That's what they say.
But,
he can't be all ball. I think that's his type of game. I'm not saying
it's the reason is his game now is because he can't shoot off ball, and he needs to improve that skill, and he never did.
He never did.
You know, say Dwayne Wade and LeBron, it worked because they was both super athletic, and they just made it work. Even though that's not even a good area.
The crazy part is that was damn near D Wade's like end of his career too. D Wade has never been an off ball shooter. But for some reason,
so after D-Wade injury, he would decline. But he learned, like you said, he learned.
But the thing is, D-Wade always had a nasty mid range game. So that kind of got him through.
He had a great mid range, but then LeBron he started getting hurt towards the end of the day.
He just his basketball IQ is stupid. D-Wade's is, but
so what pissed me off about Wade when he got hurt because he was doing way too much for that fucking team. We first like on like you know how it was, and they kept Rose in. When Wade got hurt, that first injury hurt the shoulder, I was like, why the fuck was he doing that?
Yeah, that made my.
I'll never forget. D Wade against the Mavs, bro.
But that was the year after that he won a championship.
That was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Championship Dwayne Wade got, bro. That's his Hall of Fame. That's it.
That's him. That's all D Wade. That's all.
Dwayne Wade would have never. If
that was
he
my
never
boy.
won that title,
that was my boy.
Got there, it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah, that was my boy.
He stamped his name. He stamped his name for sure.
It's to this day top 3 finals performance. I say number 1, but to this day,
what he did to the Mavs is ridiculous. Bro.
Top 2, yeah. I say number 1. Crazy. I'm trying to be nice.
Wade was my nigga.
So we out of here, man. We got an hour, bro. We out of here.
We out of here. We already lost my boy AJ.
The
hey, I just want to say this. I want to say this.
I'm still here.
Hey, Nico,
don't. I'm listening.
If the Lakers win tonight, it's gonna be looking real icy for Russie. I just want to let you know that.
But they down right now.
And they are, but he better hope they don't.
Russie.
And they said what
score? What score?
It's 45-51 right now.
They plan on having Reeves be the starter going forward. So Russie already lost his starting spot.
I'm interested. I'm interested.
Coming off the bench. Never
No,
seen
you know what?
I'm interested to
though?
see the Lakers coach. Like, if you're the Lakers coach, you've been thrown in a whirlwind
He was throwing
situation.
Some shit, bro.
Hey, who on the hot seat more? Him or
it.
Him
AJ,
or
you're
Doc
pissing me
Rivers?
off right now, bro. Where are you at? Where you at?
I'm
making a sandwich.
I'm outside.
You smoking
this man smoking a cigarette.
This is a video podcast, bitch. When your audio starts on this shit, nigga, it's gonna be you in a fucking empty ass room.
Hey man, I think we're gonna wrap this thing up.
We out of here, bro. I'm not listening to AJ's take. He's out of here.
Appreciate everybody for listening to the All In podcast. We out.